Hello and thanks for watching. I'm Grace Lenehan. This week at Otterbein, the first improv show kicks off. The basketball team loses in the first round of the OAC tournament, and students take part in an on-campus event for Black History Month. With Black Culture Week just ending, we take a look back at some of the celebrations that occurred. OTV's Jay Corbitt has more on the event.
Black Culture Week is a week of celebration for the African American students on Otterbein University during Black History Month. There are a variety of activities that occurred during this week.
Monday was a vision board project, and we talk about our dreams and aspirations and kind of putting them into a visual collage to be a constant reminder of our goals and ambitions. It's easy to get distracted. So we had an alumna come in and facilitate that. Friday we had a Black History Month reception, networking with alumni, and learning some etiquette, some table etiquette and food etiquette, things of that nature. We also had a dance later that evening, just kind of a wrap up, a social of Black Culture Week, celebrating the week.
The students embraced their own culture and expressed the many things that make them who they are. We also get a better understanding of why Black culture is so important.
The pride that our students take into planning it. A lot of thought goes into a week like this. It's very hard to consistently have an event each night.
Not only has Black culture impacted the African American students on campus, it has also impacted others on campus as well. These students have worked really hard to show diversity on campus and continue it till this day. From the many organizations such as AASU to Men of Vision, the students keep showing their pride and how much they love their African heritage. This is Jay Corbitt, this week at Otterbein.
All graduating seniors are eligible to speak at this year's commencement ceremony. One graduate will be given the greetings to the class of 2014. This is an opportunity for a student to share their experience of how Otterbein has helped them shape their future. Students will be able to address classmates, faculty, as well as family and friends. If you're interested in giving this greeting, download the application on your Ozone page and submit it by March 12th. Well, President Crendell has had the chance to speak at Tuesday's State of the Community Conference and gave insight on the growth Otterbein is having with current and new programs. She also discussed the 25-year celebration of the graduate program and the university's national recognition.
Otterbein's Graduate School is now celebrating 25 years of advanced education. The first Allied Health Master's degree students will graduate this May. Master's programs in educational mathematics and the nurse anesthesia partnership with Grant Medical Center also continue to fill community needs. The graduate education staff also developed 2 new teacher licensure programs in special education. Last spring, the first class of Doctor of Nursing practice students received their degrees, marking the first time Otterbein has granted doctoral degrees since 1896. Otterbein has been recognized nationally, along with Georgetown and Tufts, as an innovator in undergraduate education for a focus on the integration of experiential learning and classroom learning, a guiding principle we refer to as being the smartest way to learn. And we continue to receive national recognition for our learning environment and campus community. Otterbein is ranked in the top 10% of all institutions in the country as being a student-centered, supportive learning environment, and also for the level of academic challenge we present to our students.
Well, we are going to take a short break, but when we come back, Jay will fill us in on some fun campus events happening in arts and entertainment.
Where do you think you're going?
Is your body holding you back?
I want to go running. Not with that knee, you're not. I'm fine. Negative.
Your bones and joints can say no at any age.
With that shoulder, you're gonna pick up that truck. Really?
Keeping you from working, playing, or just plain moving.
Let's not pick her up. What do you say?
Yet a lot of people who live with pain fight back.
Use your head. Save your back. My bride, my rules.
And regain their lives.
You gotta be kidding me.
Whoa. I'm going running. I'm going running.
Got to see this. Come on, pick it up.
Fight for your mobility. Find your own inspiration at anationinmotion.org. A message from the American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons.
Come on. I'll take it from here.
Hi, I'm Jay Corbitt. A unique sport is starting to become a big part of Otterbein's campus. Ultimate Frisbee is bringing together students from all different organizations. OTV's Matt Cole tells us more.
One of the newest student groups to form on campus is the Otterbein Ultimate Frisbee team. The Otterbein Turrets formed in the fall of 2012 as a club sport, and they have been recruiting new players ever since. Ultimate Frisbee is a co-ed sport, and the Turrets are as well. The team makes it their goal to foster a fun and relaxed atmosphere.
Otterbein's Ultimate Frisbee program is laid back, which is good and bad at the same time. It's good if you're not fully committed into that thing, or you have some scheduling issues, but it can also be frustrating that some people don't show up to practice. But it's still a good way to keep active, and you learn or you meet new people, learn some new stuff, and it's pretty fun.
Aside from being open to both male and female players, Ultimate Frisbee differs from other sports in another major way.
Mainly, it's self-officiated, so then, if I think someone committed a foul, then I can call them out on it, and then we'll talk through it, and that's nice about it, and that makes it a unique, idea of the sport.
The cold weather has forced the team to begin their spring practices indoors, but this has not slowed the Turrets down. Both the team and the players have big goals for the future.
To grow the program to the point where we're actually in the USA Ultimate D3 college division, and then hopefully we can compete. And in my 4 years, I hope to get us to one of the top programs.
Matt Cole, This Week at Otterbein.
If you love poetry, then you should head over to Towers 122 tonight at 8 p.m. for the Poetry Factory. Students will learn about the Harlem Renaissance through poetry and discuss the literary devices poets use. At the end of the night, students will be able to make their own poems as well. Otterbein's improv troupe, Mainstage Improv, is at it again this semester with their first show Friday, February 28th at 11 p.m. The troupe presents Nina is Unemployed. Head on over to the Pitt Theater Friday night to enjoy the free show. The group will also be performing at OSU Saturday, March 1st for the Ohio State Improv Festival. Professional and college level troupes from around the country will be there to perform. The event starts at 5 p.m. and goes till 10. Otterbein's troupe will perform at 5:50 at the Student Union. Head out there to support. Well, from campus events to sporting events, let's see what the upcoming days are bringing us on this week's community calendar. Well, that's all the time we have for A&E. After the break, Jacob Barker will update us on the ups and downs of sports here at the Bein. Stay tuned.
All the preparation, the training, it all comes down to this.
To be a winning team, you have to work like a winning team.
We have a job to do out here today.
Some people think it's about muscle, but it's really about heart. A lot of heart.
My team depends on me.
And my team is 50,000 strong. Looks like a lot of work's going into this.
Is what it feels like to be part of a team.
A winning team.
The action team.
Are you in?
Get in on the action at actionteam.org. Are you in?
Well, despite losing to Heidelberg in their home finale Saturday, the Cardinal men's basketball team qualified for the OAC tournament for the 4th straight season as the 8th seed by default thanks to Muskegon's victory over Baldwin Wallace Saturday afternoon. The Cardinals traveled up north to face a familiar foe and look to repeat last year's first-round upset.
before they shoot. Foul before, as soon as they put the bigs put it on the ground, in the bonus, not right away, but in the bonus, as soon as they put it on the ground, foul them. You're in it with the body, you're reaching for steals. If they don't call it, we get the steal, all right? Let's go now. All right, win on 3. 1, 2, 3, win.
The Cardinals took on a familiar OAC tournament foe in the Blue Streaks of John Carroll University Monday night in University Heights, Ohio. Sophomore Jake Bischoff tied a career high with 27 points on the evening, 7 of those coming from behind the three-point arc. Otterbein kept it close to the half, trailing 41-33, but the Blue Streak stayed hot from the field, shooting 56%, and took advantage of a 16-4 run to pull away 91-74. I think back to what you said early on in the preseason, that your goal was to simply get to the tournament. You got to the tournament. What was your overall impression of your guys' performance tonight?
Well, I mean, it was twofold. Get better every day and get to the tournament was a long-term goal, and we focus on the get better every day. Way more than we do on any of the outcomes. I was proud of the way they handled this season. They came to practice. We stayed together. We did some really good things. And when you watch film on us month to month, we improved every day. If not every day, definitely every week. And every 2 games, we were doing things that we weren't doing the week before. And not everybody sees it. But when you know what you're working on, and you know what your vision is, and you know what your short-term goals are and what your long-term goals are, it was nice to reach a lot of those short-term goals. It was nice then to month by month be able to do something different that we weren't able to do. And then, yeah, it was nice to be able to play one more game when not a lot of teams aren't playing them, but, we were.
But despite getting only 4 wins on the season, Otterbein will be returning virtually its entire roster, with the exception of seniors Jason Davis and John Juergens, as Marshall Crum will be using his extra year of eligibility after transferring from Mount Vernon Nazarene. Well, it's lacrosse season, and the Otterbein men's lacrosse team opened up their season last weekend against Ohio Wesleyan amid high expectations for this year. But the Battling Bishops built a 4-0 lead in the second quarter and pulled away with a 10-5 win. Wednesday's matchup with Wittenberg has been rescheduled for March 18th at 2 p.m. over in Springfield, Ohio. The Cardinals travel to Cincinnati this Saturday to take on the College of Mount St. Joseph at 2 p.m. And speaking of spring, Grace, Cleveland Indians, Cincinnati Reds, a little spring training action, getting close to Major League Baseball season.
I saw that. It looks like it's shaping up to be a great spring sports season here at Otterbein. Well, that's all the time we have for this week's show. On behalf of Jacob, Jay, and the entire crew, I'm Grace Lenehan, and we will catch you next week.